First example here is 36 centimeters per second, and we are converting that into miles per hour. So the first thing I'm going to do is to write out what I know, which would be 36 centimeters. Now, I'm going to go ahead and draw my line. Excuse me, I'm going to draw my line. When I have centimeters per second, I want to include second down here, centimeters per second. So that's why it's on the bottom, centimeters per second. And I'm going to miles per hour. Okay, so these types of problems here, when we have two different types of units, centimeters and seconds, converting them to miles per hour, it's important that we take one at a time. We follow the same steps, but we take one at a time. So let me work through it, follow along with me. Okay, I want to get from centimeters into miles, so I need a conversion factor. That's step 3. Okay, so I need centimeters into miles. Looking down at my conversion chart, I see right here, there's inches and centimeters, so I'm going to go ahead and take that and go 2.54 centimeters per 1 inch. Okay. Centimeters cancel. I'm left with an inch. Still not in miles, so I need to keep going. There are 12 inches and 1 foot. My inches cancel. I'm left with feet. Still not done. I'm going to go feet to miles. And I don't see it listed here. But I know that there are 5,280 feet in 1 mile. So again, if you don't know this conversion, it's okay. It'll be given to you, so don't worry about that. Alright, I'm left with miles, so I'm satisfied, but I still need to go seconds to hours down on the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and switch colors so that you guys can see what I'm doing. So I know that there's 60 seconds and 1 minute. Okay. My seconds, notice how I put it on the top. They are on top and bottom so that they cancel each other. Okay, so I'm in minutes now. I know that then 60 minutes, there's 1 hour. So my minutes cancel, and I'm left with hours on the bottom. Satisfied here. My miles here, I'm satisfied. So now I'm done. On the top, I have multiplied everything together, and I got an answer of 129,600. And then I like to multiply everything on the bottom, and I'm going to divide top by bottom. On the bottom, I had got 160,934.4 to be exact. And the answer I got was 0.80529 and a bunch of other digits. And I just want to note that the answer in sig figs would come here at this 36. Okay, there are 2 sig figs there, so I need 2 sig figs in my answer. 1, 2. I'm going to use the 5 to round. My final answer should be 0.81 miles per hour. Number 5, I have 1.09 grams per milliliter to pounds per gallon. Another example where I have 2 unit conversions. So I'm going to write out what I have. Step 1, grams, I'm going to draw my line, per milliliter, I write that on the bottom. And I'm going to pounds per gallon. Okay, so I need a conversion for grams to pounds. I go over here, and I see that in 1 pound, there are 453.59 grams. 453.59 grams in 1 pound. Okay, my grams will cancel. I'm left with pounds, so I'm satisfied here. So, on the bottom, I'm still not satisfied. I'm going to switch colors, so I need to go from milliliters into gallons. Well, down here I see my conversion from milliliters to liters. There's also one right here. That one's a little neater. I'm going to use that one. Okay, so I'm going to go In 1,000 milliliters, I have 1 liter. Now I also see this one down here that says in 1 liter there are 1.056 quarts. So I'm going to use that one, 1 liter, 1.056 quarts. My liters will cancel. And in quarts, I need to go to gallons. I know that there are 4 quarts in 1 gallon. So my quarts cancel. I'm left with gallons, which means I'm satisfied. And I multiply everything on the top together, and I get 4,360. On the bottom, when I multiply everything together, I get 478.896. When I multiply or divide all that out, I get 9.1042736. Okay, that's a lot of numbers, so I'm going to go back and check my sig figs, what I got here. There are 3 sig figs there, so I count 1, 2, 3, round with the 4. My final answer is 9.10 pounds per gallon. I'm going to skip the next 2 examples because they are simple 1 conversion problems, and we worked through some of those in the first video. Okay, we have the heebie-jeebies. Our grandma sends us a remedy for heebie-jeebies with the following instructions. Take 1 drop per 10 pounds of body weight per day, divide it into 4 doses until the heebie-jeebies are gone. So how many drops do you take per dose? So the first thing we need to figure out is, well, how many pounds do we weigh? So I'm just going to set an even number here at 200 pounds. Whoops. 200 pounds. And I want to figure out how many drops I need for my body weight. And I know that it says per 10 pounds of body weight, I need 1 drop. Well, my pounds cancel. I'm left in drops. Good to go there. 200 divided by 10 is 20 drops. And this just lets me know how many drops that I need to take each day. Okay, so now it says divided into 4 doses. So I don't need another conversion table for this. I need 20 drops divided by 4 doses, which would give me 5 drops per dose. And there you go. You are throwing a pizza party for 15 people and figure that each person will eat 4 slices. You call up the pizza place and learn that each pizza will cost you $14.78 and it will be cut into 12 slices. How much is the pizza going to cost you? You only have $70. Will you have enough money? So we got a 2-part problem, so let's take it step by step. First step would be to write what I have. I know that 15 people are coming. Okay. Alright. Second step, I want to know how much the pizza is going to cost me. So I'm going to put cost over here. Okay. So I know that each person will eat 4 slices. So 1 person per 4 slices. I'm going to put SL for slice, or maybe SLI. So the people cancel. I'm left with slices. I need to know how much money I need. I know that there are 12 slices in 1 pizza. Slices cancel. And then it also says that 1 pizza costs $14.78. Pizza units cancel. I'm left with dollars, so I am satisfied. I need to multiply everything on top and divide by everything on bottom. On top, I get 880 6.8, and on the bottom is 12. So I get a total answer of 73.9, and this is in dollars. Okay, right here. So the next part of the question says I only have 70 bucks. Well, do I have enough money? And the answer is, sadly, no. You do not have enough money for the pizzas. Every 3 times I clean my bedroom, my mother makes me an apple pie. I cleaned my bedroom 9 times. So how many apple pies does she owe me? What? Your mother doesn't reward you for cleaning your bedroom? There must be child labor laws. To make up for that injustice, you may have this very easy problem. So here we go. Every 3 times I clean my bedroom, my mother makes me an apple pie. So let's write what we know. So let's write out what we know. He cleans his room 9 times. And we want to know how many pies his mom owes him. So we know that every 3 times that he cleans his room, she makes him 1 pie. Alright, times cancels. We're left with pi. We're satisfied. So 9 over 3 is 3 pies. In my chemistry class, 28 students are each given 3 pens. If there are 8 pens in one package priced at $1.88 per package, what is the total cost of giving away pens? Well, first step is always writing what we have. 28 students. And we want to know what the total cost is. Okay. So each student, in one student, there are 3 pens. My students cancel. I'm left with pens. I know that in 8 pens, there's 1 package. So pens cancel. I'm left with packages. Each package is $1.88. Packages cancel. I'm left with dollars, so I'm satisfied here. I multiply everything on the top here, and I get 157.92. On the bottom, I have 8. My answer is 19.74, and this is in dollars. Let's not forget our units. So the total cost of giving away pens is just under $20. Now, I also need to make sure I pay attention to sig figs here. 1, 2. There are 1, 2 here. I use the 7 to round, so makes it 20 even. Now, I wrote this decimal with 2 zeros. Some people might make that mistake, but let's be clear that in this one there are 4 sig figs. Okay, so we can't use that. The answer is just $20. And before this video ends, I just want to make a clarification that here we were given 15 people, which has 2 sig figs, and so our final answer can only have 2 sig figs. So the answer actually should have been $74. Sorry about that. Got to be careful. Sig figs will get you. So I want to do a problem where I'm using this chart over here. So I'm given 5.70 kilograms, and I'm going into milligrams. Okay, so I'm here in kilograms, right? And I want to get to milligrams. Well, I know that there are 1,000 meters, or 1,000 grams in a kilogram. So I'm going to take 2 steps. The first step will be going from kilograms to grams, and then from grams to milligrams, because I think busting it up into 2 different sections makes it a little easier to see. So in 1 kilogram, there are 1,000 grams. Kilograms cancel. I'm left in grams, still not satisfied. And I'm going to go from grams to milligrams. Well, I know that in 1 gram, there's 1,000 milligrams. Grams cancels, I'm left with milligrams. Okay? So So 5.70 times 5.70 times 1,000 times 1,000. That's 1 with 6 zeros after it. And so I can move my decimal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places over. I fill in my zeros. And there's my final answer. 570, 0, 0, 0, 0. And my units, milligrams. Okay. Otherwise, you would have just plugged this into your calculator. I used the shortcut right here. Okay. Otherwise, you would just plug it into your calculator. All right. Last problem. You find 13,406,190 pennies. How many dollars did you actually find? If each penny weighs 4 grams, how much did all that loot weigh in pounds? And they're even nice enough to give us this. So I'm going to go ahead and write what I know. 13,406,190 pennies. And the first thing is I want to find out how much I actually found. So I know that there are 100 pennies in every dollar. Okay, in every $1. Pennies cancel. I'm done because I'm in dollars now. So I divide this big 13 million number by 100. And I get an answer of $134,061.9. Okay. Now it's asking if I have 13,406,190 pennies, how much does it weigh? Well, it gives us each penny, 1 penny weighs 4 grams. And it also gives us that in 1 kilogram there's 2.2 pounds. So I have a jump here that I got to do. I got to get from grams to kilograms. That's step 1 before I can use my conversion that they gave me. So I know that there are 1,000 grams. According to this chart, there are 1,000 grams that fit inside a kilogram. So 1,000 grams per 1 kg. My grams cancel. And now I can use my conversion in 1 kilogram. There are 2.2 pounds. Okay. Kilograms cancel. I'm left with pounds, which is what I wanted originally. And the answer that I got was 117,974.472. Now, as far as sig fig goes with both of these numbers, and that's in pounds, by the way, as far as these numbers go with sig figs, in this big 13,000, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sig figs. That last 0, not significant. Okay. So 7. I need to count out 7 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. At that 4, I round with the 7. So my final answer here, 117,974.5 pounds. And then up here, same deal. I have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, that's all of them, so I can leave this number.